It's fun to teach the kids. I think like I have an issue with because I think society wants me to teach my kids very innocent and fantasy. They want me to keep the fantasy going. You know what I mean? They don't want me to be too honest with my kids and stuff. But I think they want me to teach them about fantasy land and that's not going to do anything but make me have old-ass kids living in my house, when they're 16, 17 years old. I think they should know. I think it'd be great if they knew, some of the stuff I know at 44. It would be, wouldn't it be great for you to know then what you know now? Yeah. We're always saying that, so I try to teach my kids best I can, but I teach them real-life shit every day. I teach my kids things like, if you're at a bar, per se, and you have 8 beers instead of 9 beers, you may still be able to drive home. You know what I mean? But if you have 9 beers or more, you're going to have to be a responsible citizen and take the back roads like everybody else. That's the shit, man. Stay off the highways, you're going to kill somebody. Take the back roads. That's all I'm saying. And my daughter, she's 9, and I love her to death. She's wanting to know where babies come from, which I think is fantastic. I mean, I don't want to get too explicit to where the Department of Social Services shows up. But I think telling her they come from Cabbage Patches and Storks does nothing for her when she's 17, hot and heavy on some dude's couch, because his parents aren't watching my kids while they're at his house. So I'm like, honey, you want to know where babies come from? Come here. Babies come from girls with low self-esteem that can't say no. And she looked at me with a little quivering lip and a tear coming down her cheek. She's like, that's where I came from, Daddy. I said, no, baby, that's where your brother came from. You came from a desperate attempt to salvage a failing relationship. Oh, shit. Oh, God. But you know what? I know. I'm still learning. I don't think I'm a dick or anything, but I know that when you're a kid, you learn really, there are a lot of things that come to fruition that you weren't aware of. Santa Claus doesn't exist, the Easter Bunny doesn't exist. You learn a lot of horrible stuff when you're a kid. And I try not to forget that I learned some of the, toughest things ever when I was a kid. When I was 12 years old, I learned the worst thing I'd ever learned. I was in the shower, and I realized that my pecker would no longer fit in the top of a shampoo bottle. You know what I mean? Yes. It was devastating. Devastating. And my mom found me. That's the crazy thing. My mom found me. I was in a fetal position, laying in the tub naked, the water's running on me, there's 8 or 10 empty shampoo bottles and the lids off of it. I'm just crying like a baby. It was a horrible experience for me. I was emotionally drained. But the thing is, it was a short-term memory for me. It was my mom that actually never got over it. It was a long-term effect for her. Because to this day, she still can't figure out which shampoo she used to buy to make her hair so healthy and shiny. Turns out that's a secret ingredient. Who knew? Who knew? I got a secret ingredient.